So speak to this real quick, because I think the other big hurdle for me is because I'm so into content, I can look at that as a bit of an excuse to not market, because I can, tell myself, well, I'm busy building content. So from a marketing standpoint, listen, I've run the spectrum. I've spent $1,000 a month on Facebook ads. I've done the ridiculous boost post. I mean, I've done it all. And so just simple steps 1 and 2, when you guys say open the door, how do I market? If step 1's the current tribe, if you will, that I have, what's step 2?
Okay, here's how you market this initially. You email all your current coaching clients and tell them to go log in. You just marketed it, okay? And then I want to back up away from the marketing here. People get this so backwards because all the gurus teach is, I'm a Facebook expert, I'm an Instagram expert. If your offer is not correct and your offer is not ready and launched, there's no reason to worry about marketing. You don't even have your offer created yet. So the first thing we're going to have to do is take a deep breath. I sense a little bit of fear for this reason. I know what it is. It's the same reason. I can sense this when we quit our jobs. It's the same thing. Like, it's that security gland. What's working is not messing up. You don't want to rock the boat necessarily. And you're thinking in your brain, I'm going to do this. So your brain automatically says, well, he's switching this tomorrow. Because Jocelyn just says this to me all the time. She's like, any idea I have, she's like, are you going to do this like today? But like in reality, this is a maturity process. We're playing a marathon game here. This is 1 year from now. This is going to be mature enough to actually start marketing. But we're going to grow it organically. And while you have this other coaching practice, we're going to start scaling back, shifting resources. You got to get over the fear and open the doors. You got to focus on the offer and letting it evolve. And then we can talk about marketing. Wouldn't you think so, Jocelyn?
Yeah, you just need to focus on getting people to your site with the content that you already have. And you can certainly run ads to that content. And you want to focus on getting people to opt in, getting them onto your email list.
Yeah, don't worry so much about making the pitch and making the sales. Like right now, man, I've got like 3 ads running in Facebook. They're running to episodes of our podcast. They're not going to a sales page. They're not going anywhere fancy. I'm playing a long game. I know that anybody new that hears that 6 months from now may turn around and if they keep listening to the podcast, eventually they're going to need us. And when they're ready and its timing is right for them, they'll come. But I'm not in this big game of optimizing every little thing and all that stuff because I know our offer's good. Our free content is great. Our offer is great. And I know that once people come to that realization through their own way, they'll join.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the offer is the most important thing. You've got to get your offer right first, and that's what you're going to be doing for the next 3 to 6 months.
But that offer is an offer that evolves.
Yes.
And it's not. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, my coaching offer, where I'm at today, a year ago, looks not 180 degrees different, but it's close.
Yep.
To being completely different.
So does ours, doesn't it, Jocelyn? Like, tell them what was Flip Your Life when we first started.
Pretty much an outline. That's what we had.
And then what happened after that?
So we had an outline and we offered it to our email list. We just said, look, we're going to start this. This is what we're planning on doing, but we're going to let you in at a special rate because we have not created a whole lot of it yet. But the benefit of joining right now is that you're going to be able to put input in. You're going to be able to help us mold this for future people, and you're getting in at a really awesome rate because we don't have anything done yet.
And we only had like 500 people on our email list when we launched this thing. Like when 2 years ago, when our first thing was the Flip Your Life course is what we called it, and it was how to create and sell a digital product. But during the beta period, we talked to people, right? And so we didn't have a huge list. We were just starting out. But like 20 people bought it the same day, man. And that's all we needed to learn and evolve. And eventually we came to the realization, why are people joining? They can learn all this stuff from everybody else. They think we talk funny and they want to hang out with us. And they want to hang out and they want to get, people are alone in entrepreneurship. They want a community. So if it's the right community with the right leader, people will join. But you just got to let it evolve over time. We didn't start Facebook ads and have affiliates and try to get all these launches and go out on all these podcasts. And we just started it. We got some people and go. You're ahead of the game. You got clients. They'll go in there. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're just going to do it the way that all of us have to. It's just one step at a time.
Yeah.
You can't do 10 steps from now right now. And, that's where my mind goes to also. Like, I want to think of what I'm going to do in 3 months, but I have to think about what I'm going to do in 3 days.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just listened to an excerpt from this week's Flip Lifestyle podcast. To listen to the full podcast, complete with the show notes, photos, and links mentioned in the show, click the link on the description below. You can click on these to listen to Shane and Jocelyn answer other important questions about online business from this week's guest. For updates on future episodes, make sure you click subscribe.